live.
Live.
We're live.
Hello.
Hello. Again. Second time.
Second time.
Thanks for being here. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Alfie says Happy Christmas too.
So does Herbie, but I'm not going to touch him because he might go crazy. And yeah, Happy New Year for the next couple of days, whenever that happens, and all the best for that. So a bit about why it's taken a little bit longer to get to this this draw. We had to extend the draw, so apologies for extending. Thank you for everyone's patience in sticking along for the ride with us. We've been learning how the competition side of things works and what works for different people, and how we market the competitions themselves. We were a bit surprised that the Sur-Ron wasn't as popular as we thought it might have been, but we've had a great response. To be fair, at this point we're at 710 out of the 950 ticket sales. So
which is awesome. Which is
yeah,
really good.
great numbers.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks.
And thanks
again
to all the guys backing it as well, helping it, trying to get it closer towards the line.
Yeah, definitely. And I think for the people that have entered, 710 entries gives you really good odds this evening of winning the bike, which is here. Sur-Ron.
Which is onto the bike. Which is that the next thing? I think that is the next thing.
Next.
So the bike is our 2020 X Demo Sur-Ron LB X. So this is the off-road variation. This is basically means it just doesn't have indicators, license plate, and that sort of thing. Still has a headlight and rear lights as well on it. But this is one of our best-selling bikes. So we sold, I think, probably almost outsold zeros with the Sur-Rons this year. Our biggest issue has been the whole year getting hold of them. And I think you find if anybody has bought a ticket or is watching and has been interested in these for a while, you'll find that you probably have found how difficult they are to get hold of. Purely because they are pretty much the only bike that will do what they do with for the price that you can purchase them for, but also they're so reliable in comparison to some of the other sort of cheaper knockoff models, off-road e-bike sort of things that you can buy. I mean, we had very, very few issues with them. They've full removable battery pack, and the pack I think is probably the best energy. What's the word? Power to weight ratio out of any bikes that we sell. This bike has. So it's only 48 kg, I think, something like that. 8 kilowatt peak torque motor, and we just have. They just never seem to go wrong. They just soldier on, don't they?
Just take it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we run these out on our dirt track, and they just I mean, we've got all the way from complete novices all the way through to experienced riders, and it performs flawlessly, really. So anyways, this is our X Demo. It's all our stickers on it as well, our vinyl kit. And what else we got on it? Oh yeah, bark buster guards. That's really handy for when you're riding through woods and stuff. I'm trying to think what else. This actually had an upgraded throttle unit put on it, because they changed it slightly later on in the year to a fly-by-wire setup, which this one has as well. Are we putting out chain? Yeah, standard chain. But I mean, we've given it a full service as well, so it'll be ready when it goes to its new owner. It'll be ready to rock and roll. All the bikes come with, off the top of my head, I don't think it's wrong, something like an 18-month full motorcycle warranty, up to 30,000 miles on the battery, something like that, which is pretty reasonable considering it's an off-road motorcycle. Yeah, I think that's about it actually for the bike. So this is going to be won by some lucky person tonight. So yeah, what's the next point?
2021 plans. So what have we got in store for the next year after we've now done a couple of competitions? What's next?
What is next? So we've learned a lot, as Ollie said earlier on, about what we've done, and we've got a good idea on what we're going to do, and we're going to try and mix it up a little bit, because we've noticed there's a lot of these competitions available, that pop up on our feeds now, because obviously we do it. Having done ours, and what we want to do is offer something a little bit more exciting. So the plan is we will continue doing the normal competitions with, you know, sort of off-the-shelf bikes. Probably not off-road. We're going to stick to on-road, more premium side of things, most probably. But we're also going to chuck into the mix some special one-offs that we're going to work alongside our sister company at Old Empire Motorcycles, which have been going, you know, for almost a decade now, probably, I reckon. Yeah, and but we've been kind of ticking over in the background, focusing primarily on combustion, you know, turning out not many bikes in a year, if I'm honest, but we're going to kind of come back to it, and we're going to work alongside. We're going to put them together. I'm going to create some one-off custom electrics, which we're going to create the content behind, so showing you how we make it, working with some other people to offer, included with the custom one-off electric that we'll build, a host of other things. So that might be a voucher towards your license from some companies that we work with offering training, right motorcycle training. It might be a voucher towards your insurance for the motorcycle. It might be clothing. It might be warranty. It might all those sort of things. We're going to kind of bundle them together to make them into a real exciting package with this special bike that we're going to create alongside, you know, bringing Old Empire and English Electric together. Because obviously Old Empire custom for me was a huge passion and why I got into motorcycles in the first place. Electric's kind of come along and it's been dominant, certainly from a business point of view, but it'll be nice to kind of blend the two together. And we're going to offer those bikes, we're going to basically offer them in a competition. So we're hoping, we think, we might have something for release springtime. But at the same time, we will hopefully continue doing the standard competitions. We're probably going to give January, a skip, just because it's New Year, everyone's burnt out over Christmas, everything else that's going on, and then get back into it February, March. So do keep posted on what's going on. You know, sign up to our newsletter, and follow us on Facebook and our social media pages, because it'll keep you updated with what's going on.
And I think for those watching now, if you've got, if there's anything in mind that you think would be good for us to offer as a competition, or to include, or for Old Empire and English Electric to work together on, anything that you'd like to see from that perspective, drop us a comment in the video now. We learned from last time that there is a lag on the video, so we won't ignore it this time, and we'll hopefully pick them up in the next minute or so. And if there's anything that we can talk about now, that would be great. But as Alex said, we think putting the two parts of the business together and working on something along those lines is going to be exciting for us, exciting to offer, and it will be one-off. It will be a one-off prize and a great opportunity to own something special that's been documented through the build, and be something really nice to have.
We have one question up, which is when is Rebel available for testing?
We are, with everything that's going on at the moment, we're waiting for Brexit to get out of the way as such, or for something to be sorted. So all that's been delayed, but we should be looking at January, sort of middle of January, for a shipment of, we've got some customer bikes, and we've got our demos as well, or a demo at least. So if this is a customer, then hopefully middle of January. And it also, if you're looking to demo, then it will be again middle of January, but we won't get some of the other ones till later on in spring probably.
The Rebel, for people that don't know, is an Energica bike.
Awesome bike.
Energica brand.
Awesome bike. We could do one of those as a comp.
That would
maybe if we can get hold of one, but we'll have to wait and see.
So we said 710 entries out of the 950 that we made available. We've got the list live on the website. We've got the list up here as well for when we go through it. I think that really sort of leads us onto the draw for those that aren't sure how it works or want to see again.
Do you want to show the entries first?
Yeah, let's show the entry list.
So entries are it's all on our website. So basically, go through to the Sur-Ron competition if you're following this. So onto here. And then we can go to. Oh no! Wait a minute. Where is it? Entry list. I knew that. You already told me that, haven't you? Yeah. I know. My bad. It's not. I know that. Entry list here, and then you can download it here, which I've downloaded here, So here is the list of everybody with their allocated ticket numbers.
Yep.
No particular order in terms of name.
Yeah, numerical order.
Numerical order. So that is that. So you should have access to that. Everybody, is there any other comments whilst we're doing anything? So,
Do you want to go with Kuberg?
what? Ah,
Kuberg.
yes. Good
So,
point.
yeah, the Kuberg, for those that wonder where that competition went or what happened with that, we took the decision, and it was a difficult decision because we didn't ever want to be in a position where we were cancelling one of our competitions or having to postpone it. But what we found was the interest in it just wasn't there. There were people that bought tickets, and we're very thankful for that. And those people that bought tickets got offered the chance for a full refund or an entry into this competition. So we like I said, took the difficult decision to end that one.
Just a learning curve, really.
It is a full learning curve for us. The off-road stuff, like we said at the start of the video, didn't really take off, but we wanted to go ahead and get this one out there. So, which is why we thought we'll set the date, we'll get it done at the end of the month, and get it out there. So, the Kuberg, bit of a shame because we thought that might have been a nice thing to do around Christmas time, but one of those things. So
I've got it. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
Done all right.
just runs the work.
Great,
doesn't it?
yeah. Microsoft
Doesn't fit it very well, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
So going on to what would have been another competition, our previous competition, which we haven't mentioned already, went down really well.
Oh, yeah,
we were really happy with that. We delivered the bike to James, who was understandably thrilled to get his new bike, wasn't he? And he's been out in the weather that we've had. He took it straight out because he just who wouldn't. There is a video of the drop off and him getting his new bike on our channels, on social media channels that we put together when we went to see him. And the next thing to watch out for with that is when we present the check or the money to the charity that he chose. So he chose East Anglian Air Ambulance, which he seemed very passionate about the money going to them because of the work that they do, not just locally but also with bikers in the biker community. The role they play is vital. So we're really looking forward to getting in touch with the air ambulance.
We'll sort all of that. It's just
money,
it's timing, isn't it?
Timing at the minute, getting in front of people, and it hasn't happened yet, but
it will.
But that's great. And this competition as well, the winner will get to
Opportunity to
donate some money to a chosen charity of their choice as well. So
let's make a winner.
let's make a winner.
Right, so let's show you. So this is entries here, which everyone I've gone through. Right, random number generator for those who haven't watched this before. Basically, I type in a minimum and a maximum number, which will be 1 and 950, and then I click generate, and it will generate me a random number within those figures. Just to make you aware, it was our first draw last time. Is that because all ticket numbers haven't been allocated, it can draw a number that hasn't been allocated. So if that's the case, we'll just draw again. But obviously, we'll double, triple check for that, so we don't have any really unhappy people. Right, are we ready to do it? So people know the entries. We've got a random number generator. So 1 and 950. Yeah.
Yep.
Right, do I do a test one first or not? No, because people get angry then, won't they? I think I'll just go straight and do it.
Go straight into it.
I'll go straight and do it. I'm going to do it.
950.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Bang. 873. Let's just check this.
Wow.
Not allocated. I
Not
knew it.
allocated.
What is it with me? I reckon you might have to do this. So that wasn't allocated, that ticket. So we need to go back. That is double, triple check. 873, no tickets. Yeah? Let me just double check that. 873. Right. We're going to generate it again.
Go again.
And see. This happens again, I swear
Sorry
to
to those
God.
that were so close to that number.
Ready? Go. 878.
878. Wow.
878. And 78 is a Craig
Lusher.
Is that right?
Craig Lusher. 878.
There we go. Well, Craig. Well done. Ta-da. Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. All weather one.
Brilliant.
Sorted.
So I don't know if Craig's watching. I know last time James was watching.
Yeah.
And he got in touch, but we didn't get to speak to him. But if Craig is watching, that'd be great.
And he wants to.
And he wants to speak, then we can try and call. But
yeah,
it's great.
Sorry for everyone that didn't win it.
Yeah.
But like I said, there will be more opportunities to win more things.
Yeah, plenty.
At some point.
We'll be in touch with Craig to arrange the drop off and get some.
Yeah.
Let everyone see.
Well, we're gonna have to, like I said,
he is.
we'll have to play it by ear with everything that's going on at the moment. But we'll be in touch with Craig if we don't speak to him before. We'll give it a minute or so, and then we'll organise a drop off and hopefully get a picture with him on the bike and find out what charities that he wants to donate some cash to.
What a lovely new toy.
Yeah, I know. Nice about it. I've got to buy another one now.
We've got James watching, who won last time, who says congratulations to Craig.
Nice one.
He knows how you feel right now.
Well done, James.
James won it again, that was.
He did buy tickets.
He did buy tickets,
His winning ticket was his second purchase, as it were. So he saw this draw came out, so he thought he'd buy more tickets for that.
Yeah.
And, that was
Probably the second time, wasn't it?
yeah.
So Craig is now watching.
Craig is
Really?
watching.
Yeah.
He does want the bike, right?
Yeah. He says awesome. Well done, Craig. He says thanks, guys. Awesome. So we'll just wait for Craig to confirm, and we'll give him a call.
Yeah. Brilliant.
You're a fan. Oh yeah.
Cool. How's your Christmas?
So we've got some people just some saying so Craig's well up for it, but we've also got some people saying that they'd love to see the all new black Ubco in a competition, but made road legal.
I think you can't buy the black one. You could buy the same bike in white, unfortunately. But you can probably make it pretty legal, actually. To be fair.
It's dead.
Awesome. Okay. We won't. Unless we're on a mobile. But then, I've got mobile phone. We might have to. No, we might have to skip giving Craig a ring because our landline seems to have died. We're basically rethinking the whole workshop, so everything's unplugged at the moment, and we don't get any signal here with our mobiles or very little. So we might have to keep that for the next one, rather than just try and hear all full phones.
Yeah, might not work so well.
Got a couple of people interested in the cake being being in the competition.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a bad shout actually.
There's something a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I want to do an Energica, but it's just getting hold of them at the moment because they're like built to order. I'll probably be, what about CVT equivalent bike? Comment on if you are interested on a CVT equivalent bike. So that's what we're thinking of doing, something that anybody can ride.
We do have a question about whether or not you can go for a test drive on an A2 license.
On an E2 bike?
I think it just says
Yes, well,
as long as the bike is appropriate for your license.
And yes, we do have bikes that are A2 compliant.
Yes.
Have you got enough signal? Because it will K in and K out.
You want to give it a go?
We're going to give it a go. If it cuts in or cuts out, then
1 bar.
1 bar. Ooh.
1 bar.
Give it a go. If you just scream, Craig, and then that'll be enough down the phone. Scream of excitement.
It's ringing.
Hey, Craig.
Hello, hey.
How you doing? All right?
Oh, ecstatic.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
Congratulations, mate.
Very happy.
Brilliant.
Thanks, guys.
That's all right. No, it's an unexpected Christmas, late Christmas, early New Year present.
Oh, it was. I just have my fingers crossed, and I've wanted one of these bikes after seeing them at Ballet Mile, and I've just been really looking
Awesome, dude.
Thank you so much.
So have you tried one before then, out of curiosity?
I jumped on it and had a very, very quick spin, just literally around the field, but that was it. So yeah.
This one, was it? Or was it one of our ones?
It was one of your ones, yeah.
Yeah.
It was. That's how I know about you guys, so that's why you guys were up there showing, demonstrating the bikes.
That's right.
And, yeah, that's how I found out about you chaps.
Ah, awesome.
That's great.
Oh, do well.
I probably would have bought one next year, so you look.
Damn it! Damn it! Yeah,
That was
that's
so
cool. You can buy another one though.
Yeah, one for your friend. Yeah.
To be honest, I did say if we want this, I would think about buying another one anyway to match it. So
We can help with that.
So we can have a chat about
They
Yeah.
are. They're a lot of fun together. We've had a few of us together on them before, around the track and round about, and they have great fun.
Yeah.
But,
Excellent.
No, that's
Awesome.
cool. Awesome. All right then, Craig.
Yeah, it made my years.
awesome. End of the high note.
Yeah, exactly. Nice one, dude.
We'll be in touch to get everything else arranged, and yeah, we'll speak soon.
Brilliant. Speak soon.
Catch
Awesome.
you later, Craig. Bye.
Thanks, Craig.
See ya.
Cheers.
Bye.
Happy New Year to all.
And
Bye.
you. Bye.
Oh,
Ah, there we
way better
go.
than I thought. I thought it was going to be.
Brilliant.
Awesome. So we have Craig Lusher, who is the proud new owner of our 2020 Sur-Ron LB X off-road. And I think that's us done for
That's
this
us.
year. That's 2020 done.
Yeah.
That's done.
Let's put it to bed.
Finished. Let's
Yeah.
put it to bed. So, yeah, follow our social media pages if you already don't. Sign up to our subscription on our MailChimp newsletter, on our website. And we'll look forward to doing some more competitions and some special competitions
Yep.
next year. I think that's probably about it. And Happy New Year. Yeah.
Don't go out.
Bye.
Bye bye.